Grand Rising. Hey everybody, this is Trey Michael, and this is another segment of Applied Consciousness. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and I was just sitting down reflecting on my life, and and it tickled me. It made me extremely happy when I thought about how I made my transition. And I thought I should share this with the collective. I should share this with humanity. You know, each one teach one. Some experiences that I might have may be beneficial to you, and you can teach another person from that experience. I remember worrying about what people thought about me. I remember worrying about how they viewed me. And in the midst of that worry, I began to come up with these mind frames of how they viewed me. And usually they were in a negative light. And I noticed that, you know, and this is, again, hindsight is 20/20. You don't realize this until after you make the transition or the change. And I didn't know what made me make it, but I'm going to explain it this way. I used to see myself as, well, I didn't go to college or didn't finish college. So that was the downside. And I thought that that's probably the reason I can't grow in my career or in my lifestyle. And I remember I was working at IKEA when this change occurred to me. I said, you know what? I'm tired of being viewed a particular way. So I began to change how I dress. And it was kind of corny, and I'll be honest with you, and it'll make sense in the end of this segment. You know, IKEA was a forklift. It's forklift world, man. You know, you put some sweatpants on, a t-shirt, and you ride around. And I remember I started wearing dress shirts to a forklift job. You know, that kind of doesn't fit. And I never stopped that process, no matter which job I went to. I started to overdress over the way that I was supposed to dress. And at first, you know, I didn't get the reflection that I thought I was going to get from you people. It was more like, hey, dude, you know you don't have to wear that. I'm like, yeah, I know, this is just what I want to wear. I feel comfortable here, you know. But over the time, what happened was, it was not that they viewed me differently. Because I started to wear dress clothes to work, I started to view myself. I guess it was me seeing something different, and it started to reprogram my subconscious mind. And I began to think highly, a little more highly of myself. Not in an ego way, like I'm something great. Dude, I'm making the same amount of money as everyone else. I just felt more professional. I started noticing after a few months, that I was more prompt to work. I might used to come into work 45 minutes early, drinking a cup of coffee, you know, scribing some things down for what I need to do. I was pre-checking my forklift to make sure everything was functional before work. I wasn't even on the clock yet. And then I went to different jobs, and I continued that process. And what ended up happening in the long run was, I realized that the more that I saw myself in a great light, that's how humanity will view you. They don't view you based upon what you know, whatever thing that you might think they're viewing you from. They view you the way you view yourself. Let me say that again. The world can only see, and I know this seems strange, they can only perceive you as you perceive yourself. Have you ever walked into a business and you've seen a guy that holds his head high? When he shakes your hand, he's shaking it firmly, and he looks you in your eyes. He seems confident, as if he has everything in line, as if he controls every aspect of his reality. And in your mind, you say, wow, he's got to be a powerful guy. Now, he's got situations in life like you have situations in life. But the thing is, that man or that woman began the process of perceiving themselves as a firm, confident human being. And because they felt that way, that's how you viewed them. And that can go on the other hand. You ever met a person that you walk into the room and they won't make eye contact. They hold their bodies more, you know, as an uncomfortable, I'm not comfortable in my skin type reality. And people tend to push those people over. Now, you can say that the people that are pushing them over are evil or buttholes and things of that nature. And that's believing that others control your reality. But I believe that that person's belief that they are insignificant, their belief that they're not good enough, that's some of the reasons why when you sit down at an interview or it's time for promotion and you know that you are the best worker, but you're giving off, you're radiating, I'm not worthy of the position. Therefore, the people that are in charge see you as not worthy of the position. I mean, you might sit back at home when you're looking at the footnotes and you say, wait a minute, my production is better than these people. I'm on time more than these people. How did this guy or how did this lady exceed me and get the position that I was looking for? How did they get the pay raise that I was looking for? And in the ego's mind, which is edging goodness out or edging God out, you begin to believe that others control your reality. You'll blame it on, I'm a woman. Or you may blame it on, I'm a male and the female doesn't like me. Or you might blame it on, I'm black or I'm white. Or you might blame it on, they don't like what kind of car I drive. Or they don't like where I'm from. Or they found out about my criminal background and that's why I'm not succeeding. But see, I have checked all of those boxes. I am African American. I am an ex-felon. I was all of those things in my old mind. And then when I became professional, when I became a great steward of what I do, when I became a master of my craft, regardless of what I once was in my ego's mind, they could only see me as I saw myself. And I started to watch myself rappel higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. And it's strange now. Sometimes I walk into business meetings with people to try to bring on the process of getting work with them. And I've noticed that when I walk in this room, they see me as equals, or even like, man, who is this guy? Like, dude, this dude is firm, or he's confident that this is him. And I sit back and I laugh because the person that I used to be would walk in the room like, I was calling to see if you had anything, you know. I believe that I was not worthy of the things that I wanted in this reality. So if I can just sum up this entire process, if you are a male or a female, if you're a human being right now watching this YouTube video, watching this on Facebook, and you are having situations that you feel are not beneficial to you because of your belief system or your BS, right? And you believe that it's because of how you dress, or you believe it's because of this. If you would just take the time to block out everyone else in your viewpoint, block out all of the noise, and look at yourself and begin to build your confidence, begin to build your self-respect, begin to walk with your back straight, begin to hold your head up, begin to know that you are worthy of everything that you want in this universe. Man, I'm not even going to touch on religion, but I'm going to say this to everyone. Whether you're religious, whether you're atheist, whether you're whatever, it doesn't matter. I want you to understand that whatever God or whatever energy or whatever Big Bang that you might perceive, it doesn't matter. That's just your perceptions. That created you. Did not create you with a I hope I can get by reality. Did not create you with, man, I wish I was just a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. It created you with limitless capabilities. And no one, I mean no one, not a single human, not a single being, nothing, as I heard before, Nathaniel, can stop your progression. There's only one thing, and I shouldn't have said nothing. There's only one thing that can stop your growth, and that's you. It's how you perceive reality. Your perception is your reality. If you wake up and you say, and I'm going to give this example and I'm going to let you guys go. I think I was speaking to my little brother and I was telling him something that was dear to my heart. I said, if two people that are from out of town, matter of fact, they could be from the same place out of town, the same height, the same color, dressed in the same, even drive the same car. They walk into a Walmart in out of state. No one knows these two people. Guy one walks into the Walmart, or woman one walks into the Walmart, and she perceives herself as not enough. She's having a miserable day and she doesn't feel comfortable in her skin. She just doesn't feel good. When she walks into that Walmart, it's a great chance that when she comes out of that Walmart, she might say, the people in this town are some buttholes. Now, guy or lady two, when they get out of their car, they feel like this world is theirs. They say the entire earth I am a part of. And inside of them, they feel high of themselves. They actually feel like they got a little oomph in their steps. And when they walk into that Walmart and they come out, their perception of themselves is reflected upon their perception of the people. And they'll say, man, I like this town, man. These people, some good people here. Now the question is, how did two people walk into the same building and have a different perception? It was because they viewed it differently. They viewed themselves differently. They felt differently about themselves. It's similar to a person who's having a bad day and it seems like you're grumpy and you're angry and you walk into your job space and you're getting into fusses with everyone and you're perceiving that it's them. It's them that's just buttholes today. But the truth is, it was how you were viewing yourself. It was how you were feeling internally was representing itself externally. And that was your physical experience. So thus forth, your perception was your reality. Have you ever seen a person that's just like giddy and they're happy and smiling all the time? And it seems like it's contagious. They walk into the building and regardless of how those people's day were, when they're around this person is uplifting, hey, how you doing, man? Hey, feels so good to be alive, baby. What's going on? Woo! And all of a sudden, they light up everybody in the job place. See, they did that because they reflected their perception of reality. And it ended up showing like on a movie screen to humanity. And that was their experience. See, man, if you wanted to know the biggest secret in the universe, I know people go and check out conscious websites and all of these things, but the biggest secret in the universe is your experiences are controlled by you. But most people don't tell you that because they live in the ego's mind. They believe that everything is separate. You know, this event has nothing to do with me. I don't know these people. You didn't know that you were attracting what you are to yourself. I just wanted to share this with people because I know there's someone right now that's at the job and they're saying, I wish I had the promotion. There's someone out there that has a company that's saying, why won't they work me? It's someone that's in school and they're saying, man, why don't the people in the school respect me or take me seriously? And if you were like me right now, if you're like I used to be right now, then you can continue to blame society for what's happening to you. Or you can take your power back and just try it. Go give it 30 days. Make sure you see yourself in the best light and watch how the perceptions of humanity changes to you. Watch how those doors begin to open up for you. Watch how things that you caught were hurdles are now the things that are helping propel you to higher planes. Listen, like I always say, live, love, and laugh. And namaste, namaste, namaste. Peace. Woo! The power had been with you. Wait a minute. And you? And you? Oh yeah, I see you up there too. And you. All alone. Peace. Woo! You change. You control your reality. Peace.